Last but not least, love to introduce our team. We are representing BigginScott Real Estate, probably the largest office in the city of Monash. And also you can see with most of the diversity, most multicultural agents in the area. Number of agents here help you secure this great home today. Jing, Kathy, done a great job last 4 weeks. On my right hand side, my business partner Eric, along with Ryan, we are all here to help you secure this great home. And number 6, Marsden Court in Mount Waverley. Buyers, we are selling by public auction, therefore 10% deposit is required up on signing the contract. Balance money to be paid at the settlement, which is 60 days. Buyers, we're conducting Schedule 1 auction. The auction will be conducted in accordance with rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before today's auction. The auction rules prohibits auctioneer from accepting bids or offers after the property be knocked down to the successful bidder. The laws permits vendor bid. The words I will use during the auction to make bid on behalf of vendor are vendor bid. By law, only I, as the auctioneer, can make vendor bid. Buyers, before we start the auction, let's talk about the market. We all heard the good news. The interest rates start falling, and perhaps in the next few days' time, there will be up to 0.5% interest rate reduction, and which means more and more buyers are going to get into the market. The price is going to keep going up, and the price is going to be probably too high to afford and too hot to touch. And you all smart buyer today, you get into the market before the competition being hit up. And of course, Mount Waverley being one of the favorite suburbs in southeast of Melbourne. And no wonder people want to get in here, want to call this as their home. And number of reasons for buyers buying this lovely home. And first of all, they all appreciate we have a very clean history. Our owner been occupied this home for many decades, and all the beneficiaries still remember the childhood when they come back from school, and the parents make a snack for them and watch them doing the homework, and that bring back all the memories. And this is what defines this is a home and not only a house. And if you look at the garden, it does not come like this in a few years. It takes many decades to form like the Japanese maple, the fully landscaped garden with lots of privacy, and it is truly Aussie's backyard for you to enjoy with your family and friends. And also the location, and Scotchman's Creek just around the corner there, and that's why people here have a very healthy lifestyle. They have a better relationship with their families because they spend more time with the family outdoors. And of course, education is the first priority for lots of family. Yes, we are in the Mount Waverley school zone, and bus running on Ferntree Gully Road, Freshing Capital Chester not far from here, Mount Waverley Village, easy access to the freeway, Monash Uni, all at your doorstep. So buyers, and this is a complete package for anyone moving this area and call this is your home. And a 4-bedroom, 2 bathrooms is enough for your growing family, and plus double carport, and good for the accommodation for your cars. So buyers, one of 2 things going to happen today. Either 1, we'll sell the property at or above vendor's realistic reserve price. Or 2, we'll be passing in the property, which is very unlikely. If you do, only last bidder would have first right to buy the home at the vendor reserve price. So ladies and gentlemen, today, you're not only buying the location, you're buying the lifestyle, you're buying the potential, you're buying the future for your family. That's enough from me. Hand over to you. We're here to sell, you're here to buy. Where could I see a reasonable opening bid? We've been quoting 1.2, 1.3. Happy start from 1.2 if you like. The number of buyers here help you with your bidding. Number of agents here, they can bid on your behalf. I don't mind put the vendor bid, but prefer the bid coming from you. And auctioneer likes the first bidder. And the first bidder have a high chance to secure the property from our past experience. Lovely neighborhood here, quite a hot location. We have a number of neighbors here. Welcome you to join this lovely neighborhood here. As I mentioned before, if nobody bids, only the last bidder would have first right to buy the home at the vendor reserve price. And the purchase price might be below your budget, might be below other buyers' budget. You have to use the right strategy to show your strengths. Number of agents here help you with your bidding. I start with vendor bid 1.15, looking for 1.2 at 1,150,000. Vendor bid with me 1.2 if you like. At 1,150,000 now. Let's quick auction, good auction. We're not marking around. We are here to sell here at 1.15. At 1,150,000, 1.2. Come back to me quickly, calling 3 times now. At 1,150,000. At 1.15 the bid here. First call at 1,150,000 now. At 1.15 the bid. Second call, 1.15. 1.2, come back to me as mentioned before. If you're the last bidder, if you're only bidder, you're probably going to buy the property at below your budget. Here's your chance, 1,150,000. Bid with me now. Third and final call. All done. All finished. All silent at 1,150,000. Buyers, I put the vendor bid, move along, 1.2, vendor bid with me now, at 1.2 the bid, at 1,200,000 now, 1.2, 1.25, next bid here. As mentioned before, if the last bidder, you have the first right to buy the property at the vendor reserve price. Otherwise, I can either going to keep putting vendor bid, push up there, or everyone have an equal opportunity to negotiate with us. Going to be another auction after the auction. Will not be as transparent as now. You will not have any power. You will not have any control. At 1.2, vendor bid with me, 1.25, come back to me now. At 1,200,000 loss now is a great buy this level. At 1.2 the bid. At 1,200,000 loss now. First call, 1.2 the bid. At 1,200,000 loss now. Second call, 1.2 the bid now. At 1,200,000 loss now. Third and final call. All down, all finished, all silent at 1,200,000. 1,205,000. Welcome to the auction. Good luck to you. At 1.205 the bid. At 1.205, you're in the driver's seat leading the competition now. 1.205, next bid anywhere at all. At 1,205,000. At 1.205 the bid here on my left hand side. At 1,205,000 now. Calling 3 times now. Here's your chance. There's only buyer here. 1.215. 1.215. Back to you. At 1,215,000. 1.22, back to you again. At 1,220,000. At 2 horse racing, you are leading the competition now. 1,220,000 now. At 1.22 the bid. At 1,220,000, 1.22 the bid here. Calling 3 times now. 1,220,000. Everyone just warm up. Coming, join the competition now. 1,220,000 at 1.22 the bid here. 225. If you like, I have to take 5 from you, sir. At 1,220,000. 225 at 1,123 straight back, and that's confident. 1.24 kind of shares at 1,230. 2324 kind of hold at 1,230. 1.235 at 1,235. Started bidding. Let's finish off at 1,235. At 1,235 the bid here. First call bid is here at 1,235. Second call at 1,235. Third and final call. All down, all finish, all silent at 1,240. Almost missed it. Got it back at 1.24. 25 if you like. At 1.24 the bid. At 1,240. At 2.4 the bid here. 2.5. Come back to me quickly at 1,240 now. Let's keep going now. 1,240. At 1,240, 4 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and double carport. At 1,240, great location, almost 700 square meter land on the high side of the street, in the lovely court location, in the Mount Waverley school zone. What more could you ask? 1.25, 1.245, 1.245. Back to you, sir. At 1,245. At 1.245. At 1.25 next bid. Anyone is welcome. Join the competition now. 1,245. Bid is here. Calling 3 times. Quick auction, good auction. Not marking around. Bid is here. First call at 1,245. Second call 1.245 the bid. At 1,245. Third and final call. All down. 1.25. 1.25. 5 is not working. Let's try 2.6 if you like. At 1,250. At 1,250,000 the bid here on my right hand side against you now. At 1.25. At 1,250,000 now. At 1.25 the price gonna keep going up. Better buy today. At 1,250,000. At 1.25 the bid here. At 1,250,000. Bid is here. calling 3 times, no late bid. First, second, third. 255. 255. 26 if you like. At 26 your turn now. At 1,255,000. At 1,255. Didn't forget about opening bidder now. At 1.255. You can come back anytime if you like. At 1,250,000 we're not finished yet. At 1,255,000. At 1,255,000. Bid is here. No late bid. Calling 3 times. First call. At 1,200,000. 265, even better, at 1,265,000. Let's try 275 if you like. At 1,265,000. Down. Thank you so much for the bidding. Think about it, we haven't finished yet. At 265, the bid here. Back to you, we've not finished. We're almost there. At 1,265,000, 70, come back to me. At 1,265,000. First call, 1,265 the bid. At 1,265,000. Second call. 1,265 the beat here. At 1,265,000. Third and final call. All down. All finish. All silent. At 1,265,000. Sir, I'm going to present your offer to the vendor. I'll be back with you very shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, just to talk to our decision maker in-house. Now, our vendor decision is very clear. Love to see the associate on the signboard. We've been very close on the market. Last bid with this gentleman on my right-hand side, 1,265,000. I'm gonna reopen the bid. Happy to take $5,000 from anyone in the crowd. Here's your chance now. Take control. We haven't finished yet at 1,265,000. Reopen the bid 1.27 if you like. 1,265,000. Bid is here. At 1.265 now. At 1,265,000. 27. Come back to me. We haven't finished yet. Come back to me now quickly. 1,265,000. First call. At 1,265,000. 27 if you like. At 1.265 the bid. At 1,265,000. Second call. 1.265. At 1,265,000. 27, welcome back. 127, back to you. 28, let's keep going. At 127 the bid. At 127 the bid here. Jump back in the driver's seat again at 127. At 1,270. At 127, 280 if you like. At 1,270, bid is here. Calling 3 times. 3 times only, no late bid. First call. At 1,270 now. At 1,270. Second call, 127 the bid. At 1,270. 75 at 1,275. 280 straight back. That's confidence at 128. Back to you at 128. 29 if you like. At 1,280 now. At 128 bid here. And all the buyers, here's your chance. You can jump back in the competition anytime you feel like. At 128 bid. At 29. 123 I can call. 1.3. We're gonna get there anyway. At 1.29. 1.295. Back to you. 1.3. At 1,295. Bid is here. Against you now. 1,295. First call. 1,295. At 1,295. Second call. 1,295 the bid. At 1,295. Third and final call. 1.3, we are on the market selling. No further bid. We are selling 1.3. First call. Second call. 1.31, come back. 305, back to you, 31 if you like. As mentioned to you before, the last bidder going to be the proud new owner for this home at 1305 the bid. At 1,305,000. At 1305, we are on the market selling. No further bid. This family going to become a new owner for number 6, Martin Court in Mount Waverley. Great location, huge potential for this neighborhood here. At 1305, think about your new lifestyle, doing a bit of walking with your family on Scotchman's Creek, and see your children feed the duck there. At 1305, ride a bike, have a barbecue with your friends and family in your backyard. At 1305, bid is here on the high side of the street. Don't forget, lovely garden, fully landscaped. At 1305, I know some buyer been waiting to hear on the market. Yes, we are on the market. Here's your chance. By law, I cannot take any late bid. You have to bid now. 1306. 1306. At 1306, back to you again. At 1310 if you like. 1310. 1310. 311 if you like. Happy to take one from you again. We're almost there. Only 2 buyers left at 1310 the bid. At $1,310,000 now. 1.31 the bid. At 1,310,000 now. On the market selling. No further bid. We are selling. Where could you find another home like this? 690 square meters land at 1310. Sure. Think about it. Ming is our in-house finance broker. He can help you get a bit more loan from the bank at 1310 the bid. Perhaps a better interest rate for the same repayment every month at 1.31. At 1.31, here's your chance. We are selling now. No further bid. You've done a great job so far. We are about to sell the property now. Make no mistake. 1,310,000. Bid is here. First call at 1,310,000 now. At 1,310,000. Second call. 11. Welcome back at 1311. At 1311 against you against 15. 1315. 16 if you like. At 1311. 1315 now. At 1,315,000. At 1,315,000, the price gonna keep going up. Better buy today. At 1,315,000, next week have to pay more. At time is money. At 1,315 the bid. At 1,315,000, 16. I feel like I have to take one from you again. 20, 1.32, even better. 1.33 if you like. At 1,320,000, 1.32, 33, 132, 133. At 1,320,000 now. You're almost there. 1.25, 1.325 at 1.325 at 1,300,000 quarter the bid here on my left hand side again at 1.325 the bid at 1,325,000 at 1.325 only can sell to one family. Here's your chance. It's a great location. Where could you find another home like this in Mount Waverley below the median price at 1,325,000? Very clean history of the home and being occupied by this one family. Now it's chance for us to pass to next family. I'm sure you're going to enjoy as much as our owner have done at 1,325,000, 26, 1.33, 33, 1.33 at 1.33, 1,330,000 at 1,330,000 the bid. At 1,330,000 we haven't finished yet. At 1,330,000 is a beautiful 1.331, 1.335 at 1.335 bid. At 1,335,000. At 1,335,000 is a beautiful day for you to secure the home. At 1,335,000 it's time for our owner to pass to next family, next generation. 1,335,000 at 36, 40 can call.
140. 1340.
1,340.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't taken 1,4 at 1,340. Perhaps we're gonna get there anyway. At 1,340 the bid. At 1,340. At 1,340 now. At 1.34. At 1,340. At 1,340 now. At 134. The bid is here. We are selling now. 1,340,000. Only one can suggest. Sure. Gonna have to pay more next week. Better pay today. At 1,340,000. At 1,340,000. You have the rest before you come back with more energy. Now I'll give you a bit more time. Another one if you like. 1,341. Sure. Thank you so much for the bidding. At 1,340,000. Looks like gonna be yours. At 1.34. Ladies and gentlemen, we are selling now 1.34, calling 3 times. No late bid. 3 times only. Last opportunity. At 1,340,000. First. What's the bid? 1.35. Welcome to the auction, sir. Good luck to you. At 1,350,000, the bid is here. 360 if you like. You're more close to the front door. At 1,350,000. At 1.35 the bid. 55. 1.355. 360 if you like. 36 straight back. At 1.365. 65 is here. 65. Ming can give you a bit of help at 1.365. At 1.365. 37 if you like. At 1,365,000. 70. 37. 38. 375. 38 is your turn. 38. 1.385 straight back. 385. 39. 39. Yes. 385 the beat here. At 1,385,000. At 1,385,000. Bid is here. First call. 1,385,000. At 1,385,000 the bid. 80. 86. 386. 39. 39. 1.39. At 39 the bid. At 1.39. 1.39 bid here. 391. Everything one from you again.
One more.
391. 395. 396.
1.4.
1.4. So I told you you're gonna get there anyway. 341. 401. 01. 05. 1405. 01. 1405 the beat. 1405. At 1,405. Great home over required with the competition. Something gonna happen to you when you sell the property again. At 1,405. 1,406 if you like. Not finished yet. 406. 410. 406. 410. 410. 1.41. Let's try 1.42. 1.41 the big. At 1,410,000.
11.
For 11. 15. 15. 15. 20. 1,415.
16.
16. 20. 20. 1,42. 20 the bid. 1,420. At 1,420,000 now. 21. At 1,420. At 1,420. 21 could call.
21.
21. 30. 22. 23. 1,422. Coming to the end of the auction. Only one winner. At 1,422,000.
23.
23. 24. 1,424 the bid. At 1,424,000. 1,424.
25.
25. 30. 1.43. 1,430,000. At 1,430,000. Think of the location. Think of the new lifestyle once you move into this home. No more searching. Have all your weekend back. Start paying your own mortgage than someone else at 1,430,000. Because this is your home. Start your new journey of your life at 1,430,000. Bid is here. Calling 3 times, answer from you at 1.43. These 2 bids. Tom Beck, thank you so much for bidding. What about Eric Stark? Thank you so much. At 1,430,000. We are about to sell the property now. 1.43. First call. At 1,430,000 now.
31.
31. For 4 if you like. Perhaps 1.44 could be the knockout bid. At 1,431,000. At 1,431,000. One four three one. One four three one. Give your best shot. We have 30 years to pay back. We can worry about later. Secure the home today at 1,431,000. Secure the home. We can always make money after at 1,431,000. For yourself, for your family, for the next generation, for the future of your family at 1,431,000. Bid is here. We are about to sell the property now. 1,431,000. First call. 1,431,000 the bid. At 1,431,000. Second call. 1,431,000 the bid. No late bid. At 1,431,000. Third and final call. All down. 1.432. 1.432. 1.433. 1,433,000. 35. 1,435. When 435 is competition between the 2 buyers. Depends on who can hold the breath longer. At 1,435, only one owner today, 1,435,000. Bid is here. Calling 3 times. We are selling now. 1,435,000. First call. 1,435,000. 36. 1,436. 1,436. At 1,436,000. Sometimes the winning and the losing is only a few $1,000 difference, but make a huge difference. For your life, secure the home. 1,436,000. 37 can call. At 1,436,000. $1,436,000. First call, 1,436,000 bid. At 1,436,000. Could I suggest 37? Almost there, you never know. Give last shot. Sure. You never know. Give it one shot. You will not regret.
Glen's 10 grand on.
37 can I suggest. Thank you so much for the bidding. At 1,436,000, looks like gonna be yours. I'm gonna call 3 more times. Last chance, 1,436,000. First call, 1436 bid. At 1,436,000. Second call. At 1,436,000. Third and final call. All down, all finish, all silent, going. So, congratulations, well done. Welcome. Good job. Thank you for coming to another successful BigginScott auction.